Looks okay. Move this cord out of the way. Yeah, I think this piece is going to be much better. Hey, what happened to that weird sharpener? Yeah, hand me that, please. Thank you.
You live right now?
Yep. Oh, I got a viewer. Oh my gosh, welcome. Welcome to the live stream. All we're doing today is carving some kuksa. Wow, lots of hearts. Thanks, everyone. All of my one viewer.
Did you post on there that you were going live today?
Yeah. Hey, welcome, everyone. Today we're doing a little bit of kind of a surprise. One I posted on Facebook, but I forgot to post on my YouTube that I was going to be doing a live stream. But we're doing a live stream. We're doing a little bit of kuksa carving. I started doing some kuksa carving the other day. Thanks from Sweden. Ah, thank you for watching all the way from Sweden. Started a kuksa the other day, but it started cracking. This piece of wood's not great. I also ran into this issue here where it's a hole that goes all the way to here. So we're not really going to be able to use that. So I'm going to go ahead and start over. Hey, 18 people. Welcome, everyone. Do a little bit of kuksa carving. Just going to maintenance some of my tools real quick. Using the Beaver Craft carving tool sharpener. This thing's pretty cool. We got any carvers in the chat? All right. We're going to go ahead and get on it. 37 people. Welcome, everyone. We're carving a kuksa today. So one of these little cup guys. I've been using this one to drink a little bit of Odin's Skull here for celebration for my 500 subscribers. I mean, we're at 670 now. Probably, maybe even more than that already. But I'm going to start carving into this nice piece of oak. This one, I checked, only has one knot here, and I think we should be fine. Last time we started carving one, ran into this nasty knot that goes all the way to the outside, so not going to be a good cup. So we're going to go ahead and start this, figure out what I want to make the top and bottom. It's already got kind of a natural flat side here, so we're going to go ahead and start flattening out this side. Get that nice and flat so it'll sit flat while we're chopping on it. Hi, welcome everyone. Wow. Do a little carving today, making a kuksa. Which, if you don't know what a kuksa is, it's like a little cup bowl thing. I like to use them out in the woods, so I'd say that's just about good. We're going to go ahead and start cleaning up this side, doing some stop cuts along the way. Got cameraman Joey here. He's doing some carving too. Got a couple little spoons he's carving. Lovely little guys. Same piece of oak as this. So if you hear someone carving in the background, that's just cameraman Joey making some spoons, hanging out. Welcome everyone. 55 people. Heck yeah. I will take it. I think we might try real quick to split just the front of this, just to speed up the process. Oh yeah, that is splitting beautifully. Perfect. And you know what? That'll make for a nice little spoon later on, so we're gonna put that aside. I really like this. This is called a Japanese nata. It's like a combination of a axe and a knife. Sorry if you guys have heard me say that like 100 times, but man, I really love this thing. All right. Don't forget to like, guys. Yay, appreciate it. Thank you. It seems like a lot of you guys are better at reminding people to watch, or watching to like and subscribe and all that. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really like telling you guys to subscribe and like and all that. It just feels kind of, I don't know how to describe it. I feel kind of self-conscious being like, hey, please subscribe, please. You know, we're gonna move this stuff out of the way. We got that nice and flat now. Usually we're a blacksmithing channel, but you know, I gotta get this kuksa done. I've been wanting to do this for a while. I think actually we're gonna go ahead and use the axe to clean up the side. Get some more of this bark out of here. Don't need to do the whole thing. I'm just gonna do enough to not catch the rim of the kuksa. This will also give me an idea of whether or not there's any more knots like the last one I started to carve, which I threw that back there, but yeah, this oak is beautiful to carve. It's really nice. So I think that's just about where we want to be. I'm gonna go ahead and, because we're gonna probably trim this top little bit off anyway. Angle you guys down a bit. It's great to watch. Thanks, better than TV tonight. Thank you. Appreciate that. So we're gonna go ahead and hit it with the adze, which is a nice little, it's like an axe, but sideways and crooked. So not like an axe at all. Gonna go ahead and start hitting it here. I think this is generally where I want the kuksa to be. I kind of, so much for that last little bit of mead. But I'm gonna generally kind of follow this size, but I want it to be a little more round and a little more deep. So we're gonna go ahead and start coming in, defining where the area is gonna be. I would draw this out, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna put on some safety glasses. I don't want my mom to yell at me again. My favorite bit on this channel. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and give her some chops. Should be able to, I really love these tools, man. They make this so quick of a process. Cameraman Joey might need some eye protection too. Okay, angle this towards me. Sorry you guys can't see that just for a second.
You just gotta use the squint method.
The squint method is valid. All my tradespeople know that technique. Secret technique. Secret to OSHA only.
You're like slowly working the camera off.
Yeah, it'll bounce. Let's see. But what is that? This is a nice oak. All right. Oh man, I love doing some wood carving. We're doing it a little bit earlier than I did the other day, because I mean it was dark like 20 minutes in. I don't know what time it is now, but
3:30.
3:30. So we got a good hour and a half.
Usually the sun sets by 6:30.
Oh, it's way earlier here.
Is it?
Oh yeah, it gets dark at like maybe like 5:15. Gotta love daylight savings. All right, we're getting somewhere already. Let's see. But yeah, this is a kuksa I'm trading for a nice coyote pelt. I'm gonna turn into a pack. It's a case hide, so it's all like one piece. The body's like one solid piece. So I'm gonna turn that into a nice little mountain man pack. I think I'll probably do a video on that later on. All right. Keep going down. I don't see any problems like the last one. Choke up a little bit so I can get a little more controlled strikes. They're going to be a little lighter, but a little more controlled there. All right. I'm going to kind of clean this up with this little bent gouge here. Just so I can check to see if there's any issues. Really don't want to get through most of the kuksa carving process just to have to throw it out again. That was pretty disappointing.
Time it up for down the hole.
Yeah. Trying to beat the sun here tonight. I think we do that pretty much every night.
It says, I knew it was a bong.
Bong, yeah. I'm doing okay today, Zero Agenda. Thanks for joining us again. Probably my most consistent watcher. Appreciate ya. Keep an eye out tonight, everyone. I got that 500 subscriber video coming out tonight. Just finished filming that. That's why I'm wearing my blacksmith apron. But that's coming out tonight finally. I finally got that steel in yesterday that I needed to do the fire steel. So that's going to be coming out. So yeah, if you guys aren't subscribed, make sure you're subscribed. Because that giveaway is cool. It's a little fire kit and a belt kit. I'd show you, but I don't want to spoil it. You'll have to check out the big video. I got a whole, it's got the whole process of me making pretty much everything that's going to be in it. Gonna be pretty cool video. Cereal bowl, yeah. I mean, it could be. I mean, I've used this for cereal, so.
Here you go.
Same thing.
Spoon for your cereal bowl.
Spoon for the cereal bowl, perfect. Nom nom nom. What's your guys' favorite kind of cereal? Leave it down in the chat. We'll get into a fight about the best kind of cereal.
It's clearly Lucky Charms.
I like Honey Bunches of Oats. Because I'm not 5 years old. And besides, Lucky Charms is good. But Marshmallow Mateys, the generic Walmart version, 10 times better. Try it out. No, we're going to fight. You're fired. You're off the show. Now everyone now hiring for a cameraman. Apply in the description. Oh, God. Cocoa Puffs. Cocoa Puffs are pretty good. Captain Crunch.
Cocoa Puffs.
I like Captain Crunch. Captain Crunch is not bad.
They do be good. It just hurts the roof of your mouth after a minute.
You've got a weak bloodline.
I do.
That's why no one's gonna remember you when you're gone.
Wow.
I am making a bowl. I'm making a little kuksa, which is a little handled bowl. This little bit goes under your belt and it just hangs there. It's a pretty convenient little thing. I would really love using them in the woods, but I'm making this one as a trade piece. I usually blacksmith on this channel, but I wanted to do this, and I've been feeling I actually carved, I think I have it on me actually. I carved this really cool little spoon the other day. Yeah. So a pocket spoon. Did some
My cooler.
I don't know, yours doesn't have any coal rosing on it.
Yeah.
But yeah. I like this thing. But yeah, so forgot I had that on me. I was using it earlier, broke it in, had some eggy rice as the inaugural meal of that spoon. Is this chopping too loud for you guys? Let me know. Man, this heartwood's really tough. What's up, everyone? I think I'm gonna lose my whole table. I think it's the whole thing shifted. There we go. This is just a horizontal cut of an oak tree. The same oak tree as this, that these pieces I've been working with is made from, or are from. But it's just sitting on like a little 3-leg stand for like a big cast iron pot I happen to have in my yard. I need to I want to make this officially like a table. I need to put legs on it.
You got that thing.
Yeah, I probably will in a video later on. All right, let me turn you guys. Yeah, we're definitely getting there. I mean, we're only not even 20 minutes in, and we already got it almost as deep as I want it. I think I do want it a little bit deeper. Obviously, we're gonna have to clean up all these rough chops. We got some other tools for that. But I want to kind of come out more to the sides, widen it on the sides, bring it out instead of being like pinched at the bottom. I want it kind of spread, flared more, just to get more capacity, because that's kind of the problem with mine. I think mine holds a decent amount, but the shape doesn't really lend itself to a lot of volume. I mean, that was my first one. I think we got some nice heartwood there. Nice color change right in there. I don't know how well you guys can see it, but it's more definitely darker on the inside. I think that'll look really nice. I just have to keep my last one cracked as it was. I had to let it sit for a few days. I was gonna try to continue carving it, but it got cracks in the end, and it also had this big knot here that goes all the way to the outside, so I had to scrap that one. I might still finish it and show how to fix that with another piece of wood, but I didn't want that to be the one I traded. I didn't think that was quite fair to the guy who gave me the coyote pelt. I think we're gonna widen this a little bit too. I think I want this to be a decent sized kuksa. But yeah, I think I have an Etsy shop, same name as my channel. I think I'm gonna start selling those on there, selling kuksas and stuff. I'm not gonna live stream making every one of them, because honestly it takes a little bit more time. Yeah. think we're just about as far as I can go with this adze. I think we're gonna have to switch to the bent gouge and the spoon knives pretty soon here. I'm gonna work out some of these bigger chunks, do some smaller strikes. Work out some of those big chips I made. Heck yeah, those are nice little spoons, cameraman Joey.
Yeah.
I actually have some Amazon packages coming. I ordered like the cheapest woodworking kit I could find on Amazon. I'm gonna do a review on that, but if it shows up in the middle of this, I'm definitely gonna switch over to that just to kind of get a feel for it. It should be here any minute actually. So now we're just gonna clean up the inside. Got it just about where we want it. She's pretty deep. She's about that deep. It'll be a little bit deeper by the time we're done. But yeah, I'd say that's 6 inches. But yeah, so we're gonna get these cleaned up. Yeah, I think we're gonna have some nice multicolored wood here. Heartwood is definitely way harder than the outside wood. But yeah, we're just cleaning her up. Shouldn't be too long, as long as I don't run into any trouble spots. I should be doing the carving the outside of it pretty soon here. We got any carvers tonight in the chat? Oh, I see someone. Same kind of wood as last time. Yep, same tree even. Hopefully this one will be a little kinder. Yeah, I don't know. Did you see the my last attempt at one? It definitely I set it aside. It's definitely not going to work out. Not only did it have that knot that I was never able to completely get out, but it ended up cracking all kinds of spots right there. You probably can't really see that, but there's all kinds of cracks there, and then it's of course got that knot. But yeah, I might be able to salvage it and do something with it, but I'm not really worried about that piece now. But I definitely want to get this one done. I need to get this done. I've got some projects I need to work on for people. Yeah, it was a little frustrating. I mean, honestly, I probably could have done more to save it, but I mean, it was pretty messed up. I mean, that knot was not coming out, so sometimes it's just like that. Sometimes you just got to cut your losses and accept the failures of the material. I mean, actually, I wouldn't even say it was a failure of the material. Honestly, if I had just really looked at this and noticed that this knot was on the outside, and chopped the wood, cleaned it up a little bit better. Oh man, mosquitoes are back. If I had noticed this, which is what runs all the way inside, honestly, if I had started this piece, because this was another piece, if I had started this like here instead of here, this whole thing would have been great. It would have been awesome. It would have been perfect. It would have been done by now. It would have been in the guy's hands. But, this time I made sure to pick a piece of wood that only has one knot, and it's not going to affect it because it's at the very end, hopefully. But I picked a pretty clean piece of wood. but especially in the area that I'm working. But you know, that's just a lesson I learned. Within every failure lives a lesson. That's something I fully believe. Alright. Sorry you guys can't really see too much what I'm doing here. But I gotta get in there and clean up some of these big chunks. Actually, I think I'm gonna come in and give it light little taps. See if I can't choke up on this and try to get those big chips out. Speaking of chips, what are your guys' favorite kinds of chips? Let's fight about it in the chat.
Doritos, spicy chili, or the sweet chili.
The sweet chili, those are pretty good. Those are pretty good. All right.
I'll munch on them. Either that or the sun-dried salsa chips.
Oh no, if you're gonna do like sun-dried salsa, well, I don't know. What are you talking? Are you talking about sun chips?
Yeah, sun chips.
Okay, Harvest Cheddar's where it's at with sun chips, but those are definitely not my favorite chips.
Have you had the salsa ones?
Yeah, they're okay. I mean, they definitely taste like salsa, but
Get that with the Mexican sweet corn dip. Oh man, it's so good.
all right, I'll give that a try. But we're not talking about chip accessories. We're talking about basic chips,
Yeah,
straight chips.
Doritos sweet chili.
See, I mean, that's a good chip, but the new taco Doritos, oh dude, they used to have a midnight taco. Those were killer. I haven't had the new Dorito taco Doritos.
Casey's has a new chip. It's their taco pizza flavor chip.
Oh,
And
weird.
It's actually really good. Like kettle chips.
Yeah, okay, so kettle cooked chips are the best kind of chips in my opinion. I like that good crunch. Honestly, I had some the other day. They were spicy dill pickle chips. And they were really killer. They were kettle cooked. I don't know.
Those pickle balls yet?
No.
They're kind of like a
Cheese ball, but like they're pickle flavored.
Oh.
But they're really off-putting.
Yeah, that doesn't sound good. You're not selling me on them. Looks like this has got a nice little bit of spalting in it, which is where, like this stuff here, this weird little like dark spot, that's where a fungus like set up camp inside the, it started growing on the wood. It's fine for using for like food and everything, but it definitely adds some character to your work pieces. But yeah, you guys check out that, keep an eye out for that 500 subscriber giveaway video tonight. I'm pretty excited for it. I just got to do all the editing, but I only have so many daylight hours. This is my last day off for a few days, so I wanted to get another live stream in. 69 people watching, nice. We're definitely getting there. I like to carve the bowl first of kuksas or spoons, because I mean it prevents exactly like that. Like if I had, you know, carved the outside first and then carved the inside, not only would I have less material to hold on to while I'm working with it and making it more difficult to work with, but it would have I would have gotten all the way done with that, done a lot more work, and then come into that knot at the very end, and it would have been even more of a waste of time. We're using right now one of my knives I made. Calling it it's my version of a Kephart. I'm calling it the HTB. I will not explain what that stands for.
Why not?
It definitely doesn't mean heckin' thick boy. So we're gonna do some precise cuts, choke up on the blade, get some of these chops out on the sides here. Try to get some of these out on the bottom. This side's still a pretty big mess. So that's going to be kind of annoying to clean out, but I'm going to start to work on that. Definitely did not get this gouge as sharp as I needed it to be. It's crazy how like hard the inside of this wood is. That's what she said. Yeah, I mean, it's like, that's hard. That's like metal almost, but this outside, very soft. Inside, very hard.
Hard as hell.
I mean, it's pretty hard. It's definitely, it's dulling out my chisel pretty quick. I need to go grab my little mini pocket carver so I can get in there a little bit better.
Where is it?
I have no idea. I don't think it's in the garage. No. Yeah, definitely tough material. Lieutenant Wright. Oh, LT Wright. Oh, Lieutenant Wright. Yeah, LT Wright. Yeah, for sure. I mean, he makes some killer knives, so I think I'm gonna try making some and selling them. I'm gonna make a couple for myself, a couple prototypes. I want to make a couple bent gouges, a couple spoon knives in general. I mean, I already forged knives. I mean, all I'm literally doing after that is just sharpening it on one side and then sharpen it on one side and then bend it. I mean, it's literally, or you bend it and then sharpen it on one side, but they look pretty easy to make. I've got a couple. Let me check, see something real quick. All right, sorry about that. Ruh-roh. Tell me that's not another knot that's going to be an issue. Right there. I don't know how well you guys can see it. But yeah, crap. Guys, I'll cry. I'll cry on stream. I ain't afraid. Dude. Yeah, it's fine. I don't need it, but
At least I didn't see it.
yeah, it's fine. Thank you, I appreciate you. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and sharpen this up real quick. House member. I don't know if that's a knife maker. I kind of spoiler alert, guys. So like I make knives and everything, and I was really big into knives. But then when I started making knives, I stopped buying knives and looking into knives. So it's like there's all kinds of like new knife makers and stuff. I don't know. I had no idea they exist and everything. So people will be like, oh, this new, oh, have you seen this guy? And I'm like, oh. It kind of sucks because like I miss doing that, but I mean, I don't miss spending money these days anymore. Like the only place, like knife place that I pay attention to is Condor. Condor makes some really nice knives and tools. They're just doing some things I like. I like their heat treatment of their 1095. It's really nice, which like 1095 is the main steel I work in. Oh yeah, it's cut a lot better now. But yeah, I mainly work in 1095. Sometimes I'll work with like upcycled or old steel from other stuff. I've got a really cool video coming up. I've got a really nice old piece of Wootz steel. It's about 300 years old. And I'm going to make a couple of knives out of that. Smaller knives. But yeah, the piece of steel is about 300 years old, and I'm going to be putting bog oak handles on it. Which what am I making? I'm making a kuksa. One of these little guys. It's a cup, it's a bowl. It sits on your belt. It's cool.
It's a bowl. It's ices. It's split.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm going to be putting some bog oak on it, this is Serbian bog oak as the handle. Not this, but for that knife. I'm going to be working on in a future video. But it's going to be, it's Serbian bog oak, which is estimated between 4,000 to 7,000 years old. The Serbian bog oak, I believe, is the oldest of the bog oaks. How that happens is like, if I left this in a peat bog, a really acidic environment over thousands of years, it basically like pickle that piece of wood and preserve it, because it's too acidic for bacteria to grow, and so it doesn't really break down, and it doesn't have enough oxygen. It's an anaerobic environment. I believe that's how it forms, but it just sits and chills for like thousands of years, and then some dude digs it out, finds it in a bog, and then dries it out for like 10 years. And then bam, you got some really cool, and it's black. It's like pitch black. It's cool looking. It's a cool material to work with. I've never worked with it before, but I'm definitely excited. These knives are going to be special. If I can, I did find a seller for that Wootz steel. Which Wootz steel is like, so I don't know how much you guys have done research into like Viking Age stuff, but there was these swords called the Ulfbert swords, Viking Age swords, and they were kind of like these legendary swords. People would say they had all these properties, like they were so sharp you could stick it in a river and put a hair on the top of the water, and as the water flowed and carried the hair past it, it would slice the hair in half without the hair even stopping. Or it was so sharp that you could throw a very thin, fine piece of silk scarf in the air and then slice it in half out of the air. But it's just a canister steel. It's like so Damascus steel that we use today got its name from Wootz steel. Wootz steel used to be called Damascus steel because it used to be said that it was steel made from the iron ore from Damascus, a place, but we have since debunked that. But Damascus means like being like water, which it has this like weird ripply effect on actual like Wootz steel, actual historical Damascus. But this, and it's just because the vanadium content of the steel gives it these. It makes the steel crystals form differently. Let's see. I have a powwow. The stock was made for me at a 1930 Wormy chestnut by my pastor. It's a lot of people think it's tiger maple, but it's not. That's really cool. Just getting in, what are you making? I am making a kuksa. One of these guys. It's a cup. It's a bowl. It dices. It slices. It makes the chores of dinner easier. Nah, it's just like a little cup that you wear on your belt. Making it for my brother-in-law. He traded me a coyote belt that I'm gonna make into a pack in a future video when I start getting into my mountain man kit stuff. 18th century kit that I'm putting together. But yeah, we're just doing some calm carbon. Just chill. Usually I'm blacksmithing, but that's not what's happening today. Man, I'm gonna be really upset if that knot
Don't come out.
Yeah, there's a piece of the heartwood that kind of goes through there. Yeah, it may be a problem, but we'll find out. It'll be fun to watch. What are you gonna make? Are you gonna make your own thread? What do you mean? My own thread.
There was a knot on this one.
Ruh-roh. Yeah, I see it on the other side too.
Yeah,
It should be okay, as long as it's not in the bowl part.
it's just making it difficult to cut through.
Oh, for the coyote. Yeah, for the coyote pack, I could use my own cordage, make my own cordage and use it for that. But, I might make I don't know, I might weave a, belt as the strap for it too. But I make a lot of cordage. It's just the 2-ply easy cordage. But that'd be pretty cool. I think that'd be a cool element. I've done that on a couple knife sheaths. It's not as durable as like the modern stuff, but I think it makes it a little more special. For sure. I feel like the more energy you put into a project, I don't know what's going on with these mosquitoes. But it's not letting me zoom out anymore. Huh.
Can we set it up on a leader?
No, I think that'd be better. Oh, that's right. I kept moving it closer because I couldn't see. Because I am old and blind. It's really interesting when you cut into like the sapwood and cut into the different rings, like all the patterns that it makes. Look at that one. That one's pretty interesting, wouldn't you say, cameraman Joey? This is oak wood.
Definitely a shape I've never seen before.
Oh, yes, excellent. But yeah, I love woodworking. But yeah, this is it's oak, and it's the outside. Like, listen to this. So outside, soft. Inside, hard as rock. It's really weird. I mean, this was a dead standing tree, but I mean, it was only recently dead. So I'm sure that has something to do with it. Let's see. But yeah, it's I've already had to stop and sharpen my gouge once because it dulled it out. I sharpened it like right at the beginning of this live stream, which has only been going for 40 minutes. But yeah, it's pretty tough stuff. I think it'll make a good kuksa. I think it'll be nice. I worry about mine because mine's made, this one, my favorite one, this one's made from sycamore. I mean, it's gotten some dings and stuff, but I mean, it's aged beautifully. I mean, this was just as white as this when I started using it and everything. I think this is kind of forming its own natural shape, kind of tapering out to that side, so I think this side's going to be where the handle's going to live.
And if not, it is now.
Yeah. Still got to come out a little bit. Thanks to everyone who's watching. Appreciate it. I need to be better about announcing my live streams. I just kind of do them. Go ahead and start thinning that out on the sides, just so I can kind of see where the final rim is going to be. I think We're just about ready. I need to get in here with a spoon knife and get out all this choppy bit. But I just kind of wanted to see where we're at. Thank you, Joey. Some call him Tim. Oh, that's tough stuff, man. I mean, it's cutting all right, but I can feel it trying to escape my gouge off. It's crazy. I think it'll definitely be. It's definitely some tough wood. Take a little drink, guys. Sorry if you can hear me drinking.
That's a whole new kind of thing.
What?
I don't know. You've seen those videos of people just like.
Oh, the ASMR.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not my thing. Hi, and welcome to ASMR Mystic Forge. Oh. Just kidding, I'm not doing that.
But if you did.
I mean, people would probably be into it. Sadly, you know, it's really funny. Complain about YouTube time, happens every live stream. It's really funny. I did an experiment to see if I posted 2 videos like within half an hour of each other, and one had like sensationalist, like, you have to check this out if you're gonna go in the woods, and the other one was just like, this is a thing, and it was just, you know, not as extreme. One had a clickbait title, the other had a normal title, basically. And the non-clickbait one only got like, I think like 20 views within that first day. The other one hit like 1,100 in that first day. It stinks because it feels like selling out every time I do that. So sorry if you guys see that, but it's like the only way to get new subscribers and stuff. Yeah, I don't get ASMR either. I don't know. Maybe it's like only certain people it works for. Chat, if anyone in the chat likes ASMR, let us know, like, what's the deal? Like, what's the appeal there? Because I see all kinds of like the mukbang ones. I mean, I don't watch them, but I see them. I watched one just to see what ASMR was about, and I was like, no, I don't get it. But it's like mukbang where they're like chomping food next to like a super sensitive microphone. And it's like,
I always see the one where the guy has like a weird cup and he's got like chia in it and he like drinks the cup.
oh, he's like, yeah, no, I'm not into that. I don't get that. I might have a little misophonia though, because I also really hate hearing people like chew.
Yeah.
That's
Definitely not for you then.
No, it may be why I'm not into ASMR. Oh my gosh, is it Veterans Day today?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, happy Veterans Day. If we got any veterans in the chat. Wow, I didn't know.
Yeah, I was going to tell you that earlier.
Yeah. Yeah, I completely spaced on that. Holy crap. Huh. Yeah, thanks to any veterans who are in the chat. Appreciate what you do for the country. Yeah, thanks for telling Mark Williams. Mark, thanks for mentioning that. Because I totally spaced out on it. Yeah, the sapwood's definitely carving super easy compared to the heartwood. I mean, which that's pretty normal, but like, Man, it's a big difference. I think we're just about ready to start refining the shape of the outside, because I can do all this fine shaping inside later on. But I definitely like the shape of this bowl so far. Whew, I'm gonna pour a little drink. I'm gonna use my kuksa. Tonight we got a little bit of Odin's Skull mead. Definitely some good stuff. Busted it out for a 500 subscriber giveaway video I did earlier, which is coming out tonight, so check that out if you're interested in the giveaway. Skull. Yeah, those Odin Skull mead's really good. It's got like a, it almost tastes like monkey bread or something. That's awesome. It's dangerous though. It does not it does not taste like alcohol, so I think we're just about, I'm gonna clean up this side here. Gonna get cleaned up in here. You can see how rough that looks. The rest of it looks relatively clean. Pretty deep, which is good. I wanted a little more capacity on his than I have on mine. It's nice that I can clean up the sides with just a regular knife like this. Alright.
What?
He wants to piece of chip at me.
My bad.
Cameraman Joey is fired yet again.
Oh.
Applications are in the description. If you want to come out here and be completely unpaid, we are hiring. I am thinking about getting some moderators for the channel for the chats, because I've gotten like some trolls. I mean, it doesn't really bug me or anything, but like it can be a little distracting. I don't ever respond to them because I mean that's just what they want. But you know, I've been on the internet for a long time, basically since the internet's been a thing, the way it is today at least. You know, internet native, so pretty thick skin on the internet. But yeah, I might get some moderators in. I mean, it's other stuff, like stuff that people shouldn't have to deal with too in the chat. Oh, excuse me. Mead's trying to come back up and burp for him.
Assign people as moderators?
Yeah. Yeah, all they have to do is like post something in the chat, and then I can be like, "Ma'am, you're a moderator."
Oh, neat. I'll do it.
If you want to, cameraman Joey, then he'll be moderator Joey.
Moderator cameraman.
Yeah. Yeah, how'd you guys, everyone who's in the chat, how'd you guys find me? Are you like my normal subscribers, like Zero Agenda? Obviously, I know where you're from. You've been here since the beginning. OG subscriber. But, yeah, did you find me like through like live? And you're just like hanging out? Or did you find me like, I don't know, I don't remember what I titled this. I mean, I guess you could be like, ooh, carving. I think I like titled it like kuksa carving or something. But whew. Now we're cooking with gas. Just happened upon you live a moment ago. Appreciate it. I appreciate you sticking around and hanging out and watching. Yeah, usually my live streams are blacksmithing stuff. Sorry if you guys have heard this like 500 times already, but usually my live streams are blacksmithing stuff. I got my forge and everything, my anvil, all that set up right over there. I was doing a little bit of that right before now, but just been feeling the woodworking lately, so, and I needed to get this done, so.
It is relaxing.
It's very chill, it's very relaxing. It doesn't cost me anything, except for maintenance to my tools and a little bit of time. A kuksa, yeah, I'm carving a kuksa, which is this little drinking cup here, one of these. Yeah, it's I believe, mosquitoes. It's a Finnish style cup, or Sami. Sami are an indigenous tribe of Europe. But this goes under your belt, hangs on your belt. Use it to drink. I use it for soup all the time. It's a bowl, it's a cup. It slices, it dices. It's amazing. But yeah, they're pretty cool. They're pretty handy. But I'm making one as a trade for a coyote pelt. I'm gonna make into a pack. I've said that about like 10 times this live stream. I don't mind saying it, but I'm sure the long-term people hanging out are probably sick to death of hearing the. Yeah. Cameraman Joey's been here the whole time. He's probably heard it 5,000 times. Yeah. But yeah, kuksa. So I can refine this inside a little bit more. I'm gonna go ahead and start processing it down. I mean, it's a pretty deep cup. So we're gonna go ahead, and I like the shape of the bowl and everything. I'll process the inside down later. Actually, make sure that doesn't go too far deep. And then we're gonna start cranking my hog. No, I'm just kidding. We're gonna start cranking down on. We're gonna start cranking out the shape of this. So basically, I'm just gonna I'm gonna chop it here. I'm probably gonna use a saw to cut it here, and then keep this end a little bit long. But actually, I'm gonna go ahead and start on this side. I'm just gonna go ahead and start trimming this side down to our final point. I'm actually gonna square up both sides just to make sure there's no nasty surprises under the bark. There's that weird spot again. Say bye, everyone. Actually, I think it's gonna hang out for a minute.
Why?
The mosquitoes, yeah. Do you wanna like maybe get a fire going? For like a couple reasons. Yeah, those mosquitoes are bad. I don't know. There's like, chat, there's like an entire swarm. Let me flip this around. See this swarm of mosquitoes, guys?
He's bad.
I don't know what's going on with that, but yeah, I'm gonna.
He's so bad.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. And they're
right in your mouth.
Oh, the wind blew them away. Woo!
Hooray!
Hooray! I'll scoot you guys back, get you set back up. Is that good there? Looks good to me.
Sure.
This tool is called a Japanese nata, and I freaking love it. You know, I was kind of skeptical of it originally. I was like, it can't be that good. But man, this thing rocks. It is bussin'. Sheesh. Sheesh. Get my Gen Zs and Gen Alpha guys represented. No cap. On God, for real, for real.
No cap.
No cap. Not being a sussy baka or anything, but I've got skippity riz. No Ohio here. I don't know if I'm gonna post this stupid. I don't know what's wrong with me. Said that the other day too. Ugh. Ignore me, everyone.
Skibbity toilet.
skippy toilet. They're finally dead around here. Yeah, I don't know. What do you use to treat it? Oh, sorry, hold on. Carbon kuksa. What do you use to treat it, and do you need to wash it differently than regular glass dishes? Yes. So, soap never touches this. Basically, what I'll do is I'll use it, and then I'll rinse it out, and then once a month, if I'm using it a lot, I'll essentially what I'll do is I'll like rub it in baking soda and lemon juice for a little bit, and that pulls out any flavors that are still lingering and scents that are still lingering. And what that does, you do that, and then you bake it for like a little bit to dry it back out. After that, you pretty much cover it in a paste of lemon juice and lemon juice and baking soda. It helps pull out the smells and everything. Put a paste on it, leave it for like an hour, rinse it off, and then dry it out in the oven. I found that for most of my cookware, that's like the best thing I do. But also, after I do that, there's a bunch of wood chips in my mead now. just sip around it.
That wood never hurt nobody.
That did not work, chat. But then, whenever it's done with that, I'll add oil back to it. Usually like an olive oil or a coconut oil. And then let it soak in really well, treat it that way, and then I'll rub it with a little bit of beeswax. And I'll kind of melt that beeswax in. That's typically how I treat all my wood goods. I made this little spoon. I'm really proud of this spoon. Never say that again. Yeah, that's fair. But yeah, I carved this little spoon the other day, made of the same tree. But I did some coal rosing on it, which is where you take a thick knife. I actually use this knife. You'll take it and you'll
Is it you?
What?
Fucking with me.
No, I was laughing about someone said never say that again to the Skibby Riz, Ohio stuff.
Oh.
But you'll like basically like very lightly score the top, very like shallow cut, but since it's really thick at the tip, it will open up the wood grain, and then you put, that's hair. I don't know. But yeah, you'll put like a little bit of like olive oil on it, and then I use a cinnamon powder, and then you'll with a smooth stone or piece of glass. I used a piece of bone, piece of stone for this, and it closes up the grain and holds onto those patterns. But yeah, I'm really pleased with this little guy. I broke this guy in today. I'll make a couple more. That's the reason I have it out here, is I wanted to carve a couple more, and I wanted to copy the pattern. I think I'm going to throw them up on my Etsy shop, which is the same name as my my YouTube channel. I don't have anything posted yet. Man's living the dream right now. Yeah, no, dude, it's pretty chill. Carving's chill. Yeah, that's one reason I really like, having a YouTube channel, is because it really motivates me to get out and like do my hobbies and make fun stuff. Yeah, we're getting into that super hard heartwood, man. So you can just tell the difference. It's crazy. But yeah, carving's chill, but it's like, I neglected my hobbies and my interests for so long. I had a lot of stuff going on, had some kids, changed a couple jobs until I found something that kind of works for me. Literally, the only benefit to my current job is I'm off 15 days of the month, so I can do YouTube. That's literally like the only benefit there. I'm not making like a crazy amount of money or anything. I'm making enough to get by, but I'm the sole source of income in my household. I would really love for YouTube to start, you know, being a thing, like monetarily. But I mean, if it doesn't, you know, that's fine too. I mean, I'd really like it, you know, to bring in stuff, because like when I do my foraging and everything, that costs money. But I mean, if I was going to be doing it anyway, really, I'm just honestly sharing it with other people. I think really what my goal is like do a little bit of education, a little bit of because usually I do like survival outdoor stuff. If you've only seen my live stuff, it's different. Thank you, cameraman Joey. Uh-oh. Found a big nut.
I am also dealing with that.
Yep, gotta love knots in your woodworking projects. I mean, that's low enough where I'm not worried about it, because that's how it's gonna be. Man, that is crazy. Crazy sharp or crazy hard wood.
Crazy. I was crazy once.
Yeah. Wow, this oak is really like putting a patina on this. That's crazy. I was once crazy. They locked me up in a tiny jail. I died there. I can't say that on YouTube. Ruh-roh.
You say what?
Nothing. Get out of here. All right, guys, we're gonna get out of here. Go on, get. So we're gonna do kind of a bold move. I think I'm gonna baton from here down, just to remove a good bulk of material. We'll see if this is really stupid, because it's really not even gonna save me that much time. If you guys see my knife going through the wood bowl right now, that'll be sad. And that's like perfect spoon size, so I think we're gonna try to process a lot more of this that way. Cameraman Joey is down. Rest in peace, Cameraman Joey. We are hiring a replacement. Whoa, language.
Hell. Oh.
All right.
There's a bottle in there or something.
Yeah, I think this is a much more efficient way to remove this. Well, that's not good. Ah, I see what you did there. But I'm sorry, the only one allowed to make terrible jokes on this channel is me. Mods, ban him. I'm just kidding. There's no mods. Yet.
Yeah.
All right.
That's good.
Das gut. Ja.
You get rid of them?
Yeah, I don't see any mosquitoes. Well, there's one hanging out. But it's better than the literal swarm of them. Yeah, this is much more efficient, guys. And it's giving me some good spoon blanks. I just gotta be careful not to go too close to my actual bowl. I'm just kind of squeezing, seeing if I can feel how thick it is. It's pretty thick, so I'm not too worried about it. I still think I want to do, I think I want this to be the handle portion and this to just kind of close off, just because the shape the bowl's already kind of got, kind of egg shaped, and it's rounder up here, more pointed up here, so I think that'll look a lot nicer. I just got to contend. I think we're going to tackle this big knot. Wow, that fire feels really nice.
You do.
I think I'm going to chop through this big knot here. Try to tackle that.
Oh man, that does. Oh. I feel like I'm getting toasty.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping it doesn't reach nothing. It should be fine.
Hopefully it doesn't hit the power lines. Ooh, getting smoked out now. Cameraman Joey, you've killed us both. Well, chat,
We're not hiring.
my last live stream. Now hiring for a replacement for Mystic Forge. Outdoors. We got any other content creators in the chat? Try to chop through this big old knot. Yeah, I think we're going to do something different with the handle on this one. I think this one's going to be cool. I think I'm going to make like a more flared out, fancier one. I got to make sure not to chop too close to my bowl on the inside, because I still have a lot of material to remove on the inside. But yeah, what do we think, chat? How's it looking? Using that for a handle, that'd be cool. I think that's too far away though. I think that would make it way too long, because I'm wanting the handle to at most come out to about here. I'll consider it though. We'll see how it goes. The wood kind of does what it wants to do anyway, so that's just kind of the nature of woodworking. Whew, toasty.
It like dies down for a second, then it spikes back
Yeah,
up.
flares back up, yeah.
There's something in the bottom of there.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna get copy striked. Just kidding. Or am I? Whew. Cameraman Joey is trying to kill me. Show you guys this raging inferno that this man has started. But yeah, that's like 5 feet away from me. The mosquitoes are gone. Is that tool made out of a lawnmower blade? No, it is not. It is it's a Japanese tool called a nata. I don't really know what kind of steel it is. I used to think it was stainless until it started picking up rust and patina. Whew. Boy's baking me alive. I'll be right back, guys. I'm actually going to get a little bit of water. Throw some water on this fire. Kill it a little bit, because it's burning me. I don't know if you can see how red my face is getting there. Woo! Be right back, chat. I don't know. Fight amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. Oops. Please help me. I'm boning a wife. I guess I'm wearing a mic so you guys can still hear me, so. How's everyone doing? How's your families? Hope everyone's having a good Veterans Day. If you're an American, at least. I mean, if you're not an American, you know what that means? I hope you have a good day anyway. Woo! We're gonna dial that back just a little bit and wet the ground around it. All right, chat. It is dressed. Ooh. Using that for the handle. Okay. Would it not be hard to make the handle? All kinds of puns. I appreciate your guys' puns. I'm a pretty punny guy myself. At least I like to think I am. Yeah, I'm liking the way it's shaping up, literally. I might do, I don't know, my saw kind of stinks. My saw kind of like really does not, it doesn't cut it, guys. Ha-cha-cha-cha. But, sorry. Oh, God, I just had like 5 people leave. But, guess they couldn't stand the dad jokes. Couldn't handle the Neutron style. But, yeah, I don't know what I was talking about. What was I talking about, guys? Ah, man. It's like right there. There we go. Getting hungry. All I've had is some breakfast today. That hurt. I should put my eye protection back on. Safety first. Because my mom will yell at me because she watches my live streams. Man. There's another knot. Start chopping it in that way, man. Hitting that hardwood now. This thing's holding up really nice. All I did was pick this up on Amazon. These things are not really that expensive. I think they're about 34 bucks, and this thing is really awesome. Gonna hit it with a strop real quick, just to kind of touch up the edge. Take care of your tools, guys. Your tools will take care of you. Firm believer in that. My saw. Yeah, I'll probably jump to the saw pretty soon here. But it's nothing special. It's just a little crappy folding saw from a hardware store that went out of town or out of business here in town. I have a Baco Laplander I usually use for this, but it is not here. I'm not doing that right now, so. I'm getting a little close to my bowl area. Oh yeah, that's chopping way better now. I don't know if you guys can see on your end, but it's throwing chips pretty well. We're just kind of roughing out the shape really well. Just into that really tough heartwood now. Whew. Man, that's... I keep saying it, but man, this is some of the toughest wood I've ever worked with. We're gonna try something out. Gonna try to baton through it. Maybe not. Oh yeah. Oh nope, never mind. God, man. Yeah, I think we're gonna switch the saw. Looking sharp. Haha. I'll set that there. You guys can't really see what I'm working on. My bad. You don't want to see my ugly mug. You want to see this cool kuksa come into existence. Yeah, that's another reason I don't like this saw. It's got this big curve in it. So it's like the handle will hit. Really irritating. I think we're through the hardwood. So we're gonna give it a couple more chops, see if we can't get through it. There we go. Oh my God, I'm gonna. Well, chat, we're cooked. I don't even know. Yep, there it goes. That's why you don't get too aggressive with the chopping. God. It is oak wood. It was oak wood. I mean, it still is, I guess. Man, that sucks. This is the second kuksa in a row I've messed up. That's what I get for being way too aggressive. Man, and I really love the shape of that. Oh, man. My day is ruined. My disappointment is immeasurable. Man. F's in the chat, guys. Yeah, it's definitely scrap now. Just that heartwood, that really hard heartwood, just carried that crack all the way through the workpiece. I shouldn't have been hitting it so hard. We carving spoons now. Oh well. No use crying over broken kuksas. Anyway. So yeah, now we carving welcome to the spoon carving video. Welcome everyone. Let's see. Not all is lost. Yeah, it just be like that.
See what happened on sandpaper?
Nope. So I think this is a good candidate for a spoon. Who knows? So what I'm gonna start with is I'm gonna clean up these really thin edges. Yeah, but man, I'm a little upset, guys, but you know, I've messed up enough projects. I don't really need this anymore. But I've messed up enough projects to know that that's always a possibility, and I'll know next time. Within every failure lives a lesson, guys. So we're just gonna be as positive about it as possible, and we're gonna move on. And we're not gonna cry on camera.
Bro, I don't know where the fuck it went.
Language. This is an on-swearing YouTube channel.
Is it?
Yes. Are you sure you didn't take it off whenever you went and talked on the phone? So yeah, we're gonna start. Yeah, the pink box on the oven in the garage. That's where I keep my sandpaper. For some reason. If you guys want to come find my house, break into my house and steal my sandpaper, now you know. Did you check the grit? 600? It's going to be much rougher than the other sandpaper. You want as high a number as possible. I think there's some 1400 grit sandpaper in there. Not sure where you put it. Anyway. Looks like a scoop now. Turn that thing a little hand trouble. You know what? Maybe I will do that. Probably not on this live stream, but it could be a little trowel, a little digging trowel. I think that'd be cool. Good idea. That way it's not a complete waste of time. But you know, it's never, if you learn something, you know what not to do in this case. I don't think it's ever a waste of time. So yeah, we're gonna carve a little spoon. And I mean little. Yeah, this little guy. The mosquitoes are back. The fire has died down too much. Yeah, this is gonna be even smaller than this little guy. We'll just finish this guy up real quick, and maybe I'll work on, maybe I'll find another good piece of wood to do a spoon out of. Maybe I'll do a spatula. Split a good piece of wood and do a spatula. Planning on it next Thursday. All right. More power to you. So for spoons, I like to do
I like mine is 600.
600 is fine. That's what you were using before, so. Yeah, we're gonna carve a little mini spoon, guys. I think that's what we're gonna do. Little baby guy, little baby boy. Appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Appreciate the sympathy for the failed project. Appreciate the ideas. I just appreciate you guys. You guys are cool.
They just want my job.
They are all lining up for cameraman Joey's job. Yeah, that's one thing I've learned with the spoon making is you never really need to make it as deep as you think you do. My first couple of spoons I carved were like really deep, and they weren't really useful. They were more scoops than spoons. You kind of learn that less is more the longer you go. But yeah, I like to carve my little bowls first. I think I'm gonna make that one a little bit bigger, but this will have some interesting wood grain at least, because it's not in a regular orientation how I normally do it. I like to really choke up on my knife. Time to drink my sorrows away, guys. I'm gonna have some of this stuff. Now this is pretty gnarly stuff. It's everyone who's ever drank this has or will pass away who's ever drank it. It's pretty dangerous. It kills a lot of people every year. It's called dihydrogen monoxide. Refreshing. It's just water. Oh, man. You guys have any pets? Tell me about your pets. Ease my sorrow. Hi, and welcome, Depression Talk. You're just in time. Doing a little spoon carving. It was kuksa carving, which is a cool little bowl, but we had a catastrophic failure on my part. I broke my whole workpiece. A dog and 2 cats. Heck yeah, what kind of dog? I miss my dogs. Yeah. A dog and 3 chickens and 4 shrimp. Red tick hound. Yeah, heck yeah. Those are good dogs.
Forget, did you still have Bella when we were living in Jonesburg?
No.
No?
No, I had to get rid of her to move in with you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Reveal lore about myself a little bit to you guys. I used to have a Great Dane. Aussie Doodle, huh? Interesting combo. Would you guys be interested? I don't know how many of my like regular subscribers and regular watchers there are. I've been thinking about making like a Discord. Then I could see your pets.
A lot of people got Discord now.
Yeah, that's kind of a common thing. But I don't know, my demographic is pretty outdoorsy people, I don't know. Like, I mean, I have like a weird crossover with like technology, and I like tech stuff, but I'm also like big into the primitive outdoor stuff, so I assume there's more people like me out there.
You're on two different sides of the spectrum.
I sure am. Caveman and Future Boy. What are your pets' names? If you don't mind telling me. I'll try not to dox your pets. Oh, man. Yeah, cool. Yeah, maybe I'll work on putting together a Discord. I'm sure it's not that hard.
It's not.
Yeah, maybe I'll post it in my 500 subscriber giveaway video I'm gonna post later tonight. Maybe I'll do that tonight and get all those details hammered out. I'm gonna be changing my profile picture. I'm gonna actually have like a channel logo now. That's gonna get debuted tonight, made by one of my really talented graphic designer friends. But I'm a big fan of it. True and Dusty. I like those. Those are good names. Petunia. Aw. Alexa, Henny Penny, Minnie are the chickens. I appreciate group names like that. Like themed group names. That's adorable. That's cool.
Yes.
Yeah. Joey made another little spoon. Joey's carved 3 spoons in the time it took for me to ruin one kuksa. This is a left-handed spoon.
Right-handed.
No.
I don't know. There was a curve in the thing. So
Yeah, you gotta do what the wood says. That's how it works.
Yeah.
It'd just be like that.
And then there was a knot, but the knot turned out pretty cool in the center.
Yeah, it is cool to. It's one reason I really love woodworking, guys, is because it. You kind of have to learn to release like complete control of your the outcome of your project, because the natural materials, you know, they have their own agenda. And it'll kind of just happen how it's going to happen. Sometimes a piece will get like a bunch of wiggles in it. Sometimes it'll be like perfectly straight. Shorty is one of my shrimp's names. You actually have shrimp? I thought you were just like messing around. That's cool. I've never heard of anyone keeping shrimp besides for breeding them and selling them.
Wait, someone has pet shrimp?
Yeah, someone's got 4 pet shrimps, which is cool. That's pretty boss. Ballin'. I love that. I've never met anyone who had pet shrimp. Pretty unique. I used to have hermit crabs. People just have shrimp? Oh, I'm thinking of like regular shrimp. You guys got like the cool like cleaner shrimps and stuff and aquariums and all that. I'd really love an octopus, but they're it's too hard to take care of. You have to buy like really specialized tanks. I think octopuses are super cool. Okay, octopi, you're right. Thank you, cameraman Joey. This guy. Man. The new spoon's coming in. It's getting there. I think this is gonna be like a little salt spoon or a little tasting spoon for when I cook. You guys are letting me know about the secret world of shrimp ownership.
It wasn't a secret.
It was for me. I didn't know. I mean, it's a secret.
It worked out pretty cool.
You worked out pretty cool.
I charted a little.
Oh yeah? Heck yeah. Chat. It's
Did it break?
yes.
Oh.
Chat. It may not be the day for carving things today, chat.
There you go.
I can save it. There's still some chunk at the bottom.
Saved it.
Oh, whoa, it's done. Get this left-handed devil spoon out of here. Lefties are the devil. I'm just kidding. If you guys are lefty, I'm just kidding. I know some really cool left-handed people.
Me.
You're left-handed? No, you're not. Why? You're fired. Position available. Link in the description. One unpaid cameraman job. Yeah, we can save this, chat. We gotta hold out hope. We just gotta dig a little deeper. Shorty, bluish, sunshine, and ice. Black, blue, yellow, and clear ones. Clear ones. That's cool. Didn't realize I had so many shrimp people in my chat. That's cool. Secret shrimp cabal. They meet on Thursdays. We're gonna do it, guys. I think we're gonna save this one. Hello? Yeah, we got this. Use my little Mora knife. little more precise. Yeah. I appreciate you hanging out with me, cameraman Joey.
Yeah.
Bring you guys in closer. Doing some lever cuts just to be safe. Gotta hog some of this material off. Ah, man. You think we saved it? I think that's enough of a spoon to be a spoon.
It looks sick.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Okay.
I'll have to send you home with some wood shavings so it doesn't crack.
Okay.
I was just gonna oil it when I get home.
I mean, you could do that. Possum, welcome back.
Awesome.
Yeah, Possum's one of the people that was in my live stream the other day. Possum, you're never gonna believe it. I started to carve another kuksa. Because we had that issue with that knot, so I started a completely new one. Carved it really nice. Look how nice that bowl is. Oh, it's really nice. And then I blew out the entire freaking half of it. That happened just like, I don't know, 20 minutes ago or something. So now I'm carving this really tiny spoon for some reason. Just to,
And it broke.
it broke too, but we were able to save it. Hey, welcome. Everyone who's new. But yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and we're just trying to save this one now. Because I had blown out the front of this one too. So we're trying to save this. It's gonna be a little tasting spoon. I'm doing good. How about you, Shakib? 2025? I hope that's how you pronounce it. Yeah. It was really nice. It was a really nice profile. I really liked the shape of the bowl. Everything was going great. There was no knots. It was a really good piece of wood. And then I got too greedy trying to chop it and clean it up. And cracked it. Real big bummer. Shout out also, or heads up, rather. Tonight's the night that I put out that 500 subscriber giveaway video. So keep an eye out for that, everyone. A nice little fire kit that's going to be going out to somebody. But yeah, we got this wee little spoon.
I got treated those spoons.
Yeah, cameraman Joey, special guest star today, has, in the time that I ruined a kuksa, carved 3 nice little spoons. Oh! Sanded them. They're all done. They're nice. This one's cool. It's got some like char on it. This one's nice. I really like this one. I think this one's my favorite. I just like the bowl shape the
Like
best.
a little sugar spoon or something.
Yeah, a little sugar spoon. It'd be perfect for that. But yeah, he did a good job.
Yeah.
Possum says you did great.
Yeah.
Even.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I got time to carve one more.
It's fine. Don't be hard. Oh, you're so nice. Thank you. Yeah, it's fine. It happens. You know, with wood carving, it just be like that sometimes. Sometimes you get almost done with a project and then it's scrap wood at the very end. So you gotta get going? Okay. All right. Give me 1 second. And I'll dap you up, homie. Alright, be right back. I gotta dap up my homie. Look at this spoon. Oh, crap. There we go. Oh. Alright.
Later.
You have yourself a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for helping out. Appreciate you. I'll consider keeping you on the payroll. Alright. Oh, the spoon fell. But yeah. Yeah, we doing some carving. Welcome back.
Oh, that's important, but that was in your.
No, that's trash. I'm not worried about it. Thank you, though. See ya. Drive safe. But yeah, it's just us chat. Yeah, I like a little spoon too. Oh, a hecker. Oh. So I'll have to show you what I was working on before. Started carving another kuksa. Whoa, look how good. Look how good it turned out until I blew out the entire side of it. It was really it was beautiful. It was really great. And then it wasn't. Very sad day, but you know, it happens. But yeah, the kuksa was almost done. I was just putting the handle on it and everything, and just smacked a little too hard when I was chopping it. Where are you from? I am from America. I didn't get to tell him. You guys said bye. Dang. There were some of my wood chips on that fire. It's starting to get chilly. I could probably get another spoon out of there. You know, that's the thing about wood. Is it can always be something else. Even if it's not a project, it can be firewood. Some sort of critter has come to visit. That was really weird. It's just on the other side of those bushes. I think it's deer. Sure is. I think it smelled the there it is. Sweet. Okay, cool. Can you guys hear me now? There's another deer right over there. Yeah, they just come and chill in the yard. It's because I keep my yard pretty wild, as you guys can probably tell. But I'm like right in the town. Like right in town, I'm spooked them. David Attenborough up in here. They crashed a live stream the other day. Kind of came up right up to me and then went on the other side of that bush and then booked. Oh man. Sorry about that. Sorry I wasn't reading your guys' chat. Whew. There we go. Cool. I got a big mess. I got to get this cleaned up before sundown, which is probably in like 10 minutes. So this chat may be close to being at an end. Let's see. Let's see what we were saying. You guys can hear me now, right? Yeah. Yeah, America is a beautiful country. Got a beautiful land out here. I think people tend to conflate a country's value, and they tend to conflate the government with the land, the country itself, the land itself, which I think is wrong. I mean, there's a lot more to, it's like a lot of people hate America's government. I mean, I think every country pretty much hates their own government, but you could use the blown out kuksa to make a spatula holder by smoothing it out the blown side, so that when you're cooking it can be put. Yeah, not get the counter dirty. I could do that. Yeah, definitely. That'd be super easy. I just have to like trim that out a little bit more, and then yeah, I'll definitely. Oh wait. I would. That was a really awesome idea, but there's some pretty big cracks in it. I'll see if I can try that. Can't be any more of a loss than it already is, so. But yeah, I think not enough people see countries for the land itself. Like, I understand America's not the most popular country in the world, but I think it's a beautiful one. Yeah. Yeah, it stinks. I lost you guys for a second. Okay, cool. Glad you guys can hear me now. Yeah, I think I accidentally tapped the mute button on my my little mic. Or on the one. It attaches like as a little thing to my phone. It's going to be too dark here in a second to film, and I'm not busting out the candles tonight. I think we got about 5 minutes left of the chat, and then I'm gonna call it a night. Just enough time to finish this little spoon. Little baby spoon. Going out to dinner. I'll watch a video tonight. Well, I mean, yeah, for sure. You keep an eye out for it, but have fun at dinner. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. I said a bird. Like, oh man, of course it wasn't in frame. I had a bird, like, I don't think it really landed on my shoulder, but it like touched my shoulder and took off. I think it just kind of used me as like a stepping stone. I wish that would have been on camera. Man, that stinks. Just some ideas. Yeah, I appreciate it. Crack, you could use a dish shape glue, put it over, then seal over it. Yeah, I could do that. I could absolutely do that. I might. I could also do like a pine pitch glue on there. That's pretty natural. Pretty natch. I might be able to actually also I mean, there's enough meat. There's enough meat there. I might be able to make like a tiny little mini kuksa. Because if I split, if I just like cut here, you know, we're going to work on that. That's a good idea. I think the spoon's pretty much done anyway. I just got to smooth it out, do some finishing work on it. Little tasting spoon. Num, 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 num. We're going to do it, guys. You know what? Inspired me. Kuksa Reborn. Kuksa 2, oh man, I'm really got a lot of heartburn going on. It's because I haven't eaten anything today, really. I had some eggs and rice earlier. I think we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna chase it. We're gonna get this, guys. We're gonna make a little mini kuksa. Maybe I'll, if it's worth it, maybe I'll give it away to someone. We're gonna split where this crack's already at. We're gonna go, bam! Oh, that wrapped around and smacked me right in the pinky. That sucked. Anyway. Man, this wood's just so hard. Holy crap. Man, I got my pinky pretty good. She's throbbing, boys. That's not working out. Golly, gee willikers. I got more pieces of oak sitting around, but yeah, I'm gonna go grab another piece of oak. BRB, LOL. Oh man. You know, I think we're gonna bust the candles out just so I can get this last little bit. See if we can't save something from this. Is this the only lighter I have that doesn't work? Of course it is. I think Joey pocketed my lighter. Cameraman Joey. Let's see if we can find it. You know what? I have an entire fire over here. What's it doing? I was grabbing a piece of wood. What a goober am I? So we're gonna get this. Nope, you know what? We're just gonna work on it. We just gonna work on this. There we go. Man, that's beautiful wood though. I think we can save that. I think we can make something out of that, guys. Never surrender. Never give up. Always keep carving. Oh, shoot. I'm just going to go ahead. Press that through. See if we can't get that fire going a little bit. Man, it got chilly. Dropped about 20 degrees. That piece is junk. Golly gee willikers. Let's see. All right. We're going to smooth out this front just a little bit. Flatten it out. I think it's going to be a nice little scoop. I think it'll, oh, actually, you know, that'd be a really nice little spoon. It's even got a nice, like, curve at the top. I think that's what we're going to do, guys. appreciate your patience. Man, there's that hardwood. Man, that stuff is tough, tough, tough. All right, be right back, guys. I'm gonna throw some of these wood chips on the fire just to get it up a little bit. See if I can't get these candles going. If I can get one going from a piece of wood, I can get them all going. By then, all of them, I mean just the two. Grab a piece of coal out of here. Ember. Oh man. Sorry guys if this is a little anticlimactic. Just about got a fire going, hold on. There we go. Here we go, guys. A little bit of mood lighting so you guys and I can see a little bit better. There we go. I think that's a little better for us. Why am I holding that? But yeah, all right. Heck yeah, man, I love this cozy lighting too. Definitely adds a vibe to my videos. Because I think we got rid of all the cracks. I just have to reshape some of that, which I mean, that'll be easy. I just got to get through this really tough wood. Sorry I haven't been able to read the chats. Let's see what you guys are saying. You guys seem to be very talkative. I am now making it. I might just make it into a smaller kuksa or a good-sized spoon. What time is it there? It's only 5:20. A kuksa for my kuksa. I'm so inspirational. You know, you were inspirational, Possum. School full of kids with adult mouths. Hearing you say that was the best. Heck yeah. Hard worker, very appreciating. And you know what? I appreciate you guys. Thank you. What about the spatula holder? I can do a spatula holder. I think I'm going to make it into a cup though. I've been really wanting to make a cup. This one's going to be definitely much smaller than what I wanted to make. But there's a style of Native American cup called a noggin. I think this is pretty much going to be a noggin. Or a shallow kuksa. I could probably deepen it up a little bit, but it'll just be a small kuksa, I think. A kuksa for my kuksa, as someone said. Am I eating wood? No. Dogs keep growling at nothing. Buddy, that's a ghost. Possum, that's a ghost. Call an exorcist. You have to go now. It's probably because of the ghost. You have a go on. Am I eating wood? No. Welcome, new people watching. We're just doing a little carving. Supper's ready here. I gotta go. Subscribe. Back another time. Hey, thanks for... No, ghost. You don't know that. Dogs know stuff we don't know. But I appreciate you guys watching. Thanks for joining. See you in the next... see you in the next one for everyone who's leaving. I mean, I'm staying, so... But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching a lot. Appreciate you hanging out with me and chatting. But yeah, see you in the next one. Thanks for subscribing. We're going to be much slower this time. Definitely don't have as much meat to dig, but you know, this will be a functional little cup. For sure. We're going to go ahead and bop that through. Bam-a-lamb. Gonna go ahead and go hog wild on this. Whew, man, I'm getting hungry. I need to just like keep some like easy snacks because I keep not eating before my live streams, and then I'm like, oh, I'm hungry, guys. Not be surprised if it was a ghost. Yeah. I can't see what those emojis are. Those are weird emojis. But I appreciate them. Don't want to get too much thinner because I want to be able to leave a handle on it. I think this is kind of going to be the new top. I'm going to level that out a bit. We're going to go ahead and baton through there. There we go. Flatten that out. You know, I think we can save this. I think that's for sure a thing. I have lost some of my tools. There it is. Gonna go ahead and switch to the old spoon knife. Get in there and start getting some material out. If I'm able to save this and make this into a little cup, I think I'll probably keep it, and I think it'll probably be one of my favorites that I've made. Just because of the story behind it. I find that things that go wrong and then go right tend to be some of my favorite projects. I want my bent gouge. There it is. Because we're going to start digging in there. Start digging in your kuksa, twin. For one time, me and my dad was working. My sister were going to bed. My dog was just going crazy at the literal. She was like, "Go back to bed." Said my dog was doing anything but go into my room. Did not sleep well that night. Yeah, I don't doubt that. Spooky stuff. I actually did a video the other day of like some of my spooky experiences in the woods. I did that for Halloween. I think posted on my normal videos. It wasn't a live stream, but you should check that out. I've experienced some spooky stuff in the woods. I think it just kind of comes with the territory. Every old timer I know who's like spent a lot of time in the woods has got a spooky story from the woods. I've definitely got a couple. My fair share. Yeah, I'm liking this, guys. Just gonna trim it down. Refine this shape a little bit more. I think I'm gonna bring this out a bit more in. Instead of talking about, I'm just gonna do it. But yeah, I think I'm gonna bring this in just to kind of even out the bowl shape a bit. But yeah, this will be too small for the trade, but it'll be a nice little one for me. Oh, barking at the air. Okay. Slenderman coming for my chips. Yeah, hiking alone can be spooky. Can you see your other kuksa? Yeah. This little guy, love this one. Piece of sycamore from one of my favorite local forests. But yeah, it's a good one. It's funny because I carved this little one just as a mini kuksa, just in case this one cracked when it was drying. But I love this thing. Thank you. I think it's pretty cool too. I love that thing. It was green when I carved it. It should have cracked, but I boiled it in salt water. For whatever reason, that helps keep them from cracking. I think I need to level this out. So I'm gonna do a little bit of chopping on there just to kind of get that leveled out, get those big chip marks out of there. Yeah, but the noggin style cups, that I can't remember which tribe used them, but they would just use them to scoop out of rivers and take drinks. They were really shallow. Have to go now. Have to eat and then chores. All right, you have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Carving a kuksa as well. Heck yeah. What kind of wood you using? Whew. Ash. Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, I'd love to get my hands on some good ash. We don't really have it where I'm at, but awesome wood. Awesome for handles. I think that'll make for a good kuksa. Not sure how much it absorbs though, like when it comes to like flavors and oils and stuff. But I have heard of cups made of ash, so I'm sure it'll be fine. Whew. Trying to get this general shape. Gotta be careful because this is where I split. This is how I split the last one. I was trying to get the tip there. I say the last one as if it's not this exact same one, but I digress. I think we'll be okay. Gonna approach this one a little differently. West Coast, yeah. Yeah, I've lived on the East Coast. I've never really been out to the West Coast. I was in California one time, and I don't know. I can't tell you how many times I saw a human poop in the streets, and I was like, yeah, maybe not California again. It's like one thing in California I would go out there to do, but I'm in the Midwest, so I'm pretty far away. Yeah, we're gonna start bringing that handle in. Yeah, I gotta check on my wife soon too anyway. I've been outside all day doing videos. I'm sure she's going crazy with the kids in there. Yeah, I think we're gonna cut it right about there. I just kind of do like chops all the way around and just kind of keep the piece spinning until we get that. So we're getting there. The big spoon's almost done. But yeah, I might call a video here. I've been doing this for like 2.5 hours. It's getting pretty cold. But yeah, I'm gonna throw this one in some wood chips in a bag and let her start to dry out slow. Man, I've got a lot of material to get rid of though. But yeah, I think this will be a nice little kuksa. We saved it. I appreciate you guys motivating me to keep going. Oh, excuse me. And you can keep motivating me if you like, subscribe, and comment. No, I'm just kidding. I hate having to do the YouTuber thing like in my actual videos. Because I feel like a sellout or, something. I'm not even making money. But, just the fact of being like, I don't know, it just feels scummy. I know I have to do it in order to, like, promote my channel and get myself to, like, grow out here. Because I would like for this to eventually become more than just a hobby if I can. Because, man, working for other people really sucks. I really hate it. It's like, I used to work at a company where we would make axles for semi-trucks. And we would sell them. The company would sell them for like $20,000 a pop, right? So we did the math one day. My area specifically pushed out 270 in that day, which was a really good day for us. But we did the math and everything. And we're like, wow, they're making a lot of money, off of these, and we're really not making any of that money. We're making a fraction of what the company makes. And it's just like, ever since realizing that, it just sucks. So disheartening, And it's like, if I worked for myself, I'm really like, all this stuff I do here on YouTube is stuff I'm passionate about, wood carving, blacksmithing, outdoor stuff. If I could turn that into a career, man, I would just be the happiest man on earth. But yeah, it's like it takes time and money and all that right now to do my YouTube channel. That's partially also why I'm doing wood carving right now, because wood carving's free, but blacksmithing's not. I mean, it costs money to run my forge. I am gonna have to stop here in a little bit because I'm making a lot of noise, and it is, I don't know if you guys noticed, but it's dark out, so I don't want to bother my neighbors too much. Technically, the noise ordinance doesn't start for another couple hours, hour and a half maybe. Yeah, hour and a half. But yeah, I think we got a really good rough shape out here. I do work the next couple of days, so I'm gonna let this start to dry out slowly. Maybe do some more carving on it and everything. Bring this side out a little bit more so it's a little bit more even with this. I thought about like clearing all this out, but you know, it's pretty flat on top, but I think that chip tells a story because that was the bottom of the original kuksa I was working on, so it'll kind of tell the story of the piece. I think that's important. I've got a lot more room to go down, so I can even add more capacity in here. The deer are back. Every live stream lately I've been doing, they've just been like, I mean, they're right on the other side of that tree that I showed you guys earlier. I mean, they're right there. I don't know if you guys heard it. Costs money to make those axles. It's not a profit like people think. Okay, so my company specifically, the investment on material, because they fabricated a lot of their own material. Like we did all the math. We did the math with the deer's like right there. To produce an axle, because we would see what it would cost for us to fabricate them, because we did them ourselves. We welded them and everything. Every bit of the process, we would buy the cylindrical tubes for them and everything. We would friction weld them, and then we had every part of the process. My line specifically, I was over the paint line. In which mine was the last of the production line before it got all the other stuff put on, which also was produced by the same company. But it only cost them about $2,000 to make each axle. So the $20,000 is after the initial costs, and then the cost of labor as well. But yeah, it's really, I mean, it's not that important. I mean, it's just like, I realized, you know, I'm working, at that time I was working like 70 hours a week at that job. I mean, but I was a lead man over that paint line. You know, I was spending my whole, that sounded like a horse. That was weird. I don't know if you guys heard that. Assuming that was that guy's truck and I just heard wrong, but yeah, I was, you know, spending all my time there, and you know, I was making decent money, but it's like, what's the point? I mean, if you're just working to sleep and sleeping to work, like I didn't even have time to like go out and do anything. I didn't have, you know, time to go and spend money on fun things. But it's like, if I work for myself and you know, and I'm doing something I'm passionate about, I feel like that would just make my life a lot more rich, and I'd be able to, you know, spend more time with my family, and that's very important to me. Choose my hours and all that. My current job, I just drive a forklift, which is nice because it doesn't wear me out so much that I'm, you know, dead on my feet every time I come home to my family, like I was when I was working at the other place. And I have like 15 days off a month, which is amazing. This is the most time off I've ever had, which is the only reason I'm able to do this YouTube video. If they ever change it, I'm definitely going to have to cut back on YouTube a lot, which is something I definitely don't want to do, because I definitely like doing this a lot. I don't think this will ever probably be able to be a sole income, but I mean, if I can use this to supplement my income from like a normal job, or you know, making and selling things, that would just be really awesome. But yeah, sorry to ramble about that. Ooh, 69 likes on my video. That's cool. So must be doing something people are liking. Alright, so yeah, we're going to call it a night here. I'm going to leave this thick so, you know, if it cracks, I have a little bit of room to save it. You know, except for obviously right there. But, yeah, I think I will flatten that out a bit, actually. Because it'll actually be a nice little drinking area. Because this one's kind of got that, it's kind of got the scoops, the curve in it, and it kind of cradles your lip when you're drinking from it. It's pretty cool. But yeah, I'm going to call it quits here tonight. Got the little kuksa the second that decided it wanted to exist. I decided I wanted to proceed with it. Yeah, I think that's a good beginning of a little kuksa. So, yeah, thanks to everyone who hung out. If you guys are still hanging out, really appreciate you watching. Make sure to watch out for that subscriber giveaway video tonight. I'm gonna go inside, check in with my wife, and then probably get something in me to eat and start editing it and have it up. And then, yeah, should be able to, it should be out tonight. It may be late tonight, but it'll be out tonight. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. Thanks so much for watching. You guys all have a great night. Get out in the woods, stay safe, and learn from your mistakes, and maybe don't let things go too quick. Have a great night, everyone.